My entire day is either won or lost in the first 2.5 hours. Everything I do from the moment that I wake up is designed to put me in the right headspace to trade, create, and perform. And here's exactly what that looks like. My name is Axe. I'm a 17-year-old futures day trader and a self-improvement creator. And for the next 60 days, I'm going to be posting a full-length video on this channel as long as reels on my Instagram to truly break down what I do in my day to perform, to inspire, and to hopefully educate the younger audience on self-improvement so they can start their own journey too. All authentic. Let's go. Now, let's get things straight. My morning routine can be very different on the weekdays and the weekends. The weekends, I kind of tend to wake up whenever, usually around 8 to 10 o'clock, depending on how late my night was. But we're not going through my weekend morning routine because that can differentiate a lot. So let's go through my weekday morning routine, Monday to Friday, while I trade. First thing, set forward. It all starts the night before. My night routine is the thing that fuels me even being able to get up in the morning. So the first thing I do is sleep early. Okay, that's a little horse shit. Hold on. My goal is to get in bed and be asleep by 8 o'clock because I wake up at 5:30. But it's very hard to get into bed at 8 o'clock because I have school and then I also have a girlfriend and then I also have to work. So usually I'm in bed and asleep by like 10, and I usually get like 7 hours of sleep, sometimes 8. It's pretty unhealthy, I know. But what I do but what I've been doing to maximize those 7 hours makes it feel like I've gotten 9 hours of sleep. Let me explain. First things set forward. Blue light off an hour before sleep. If I'm sleeping at 10, these suckers go on at 9 o'clock sharp. No matter what I'm doing. If I'm watching a show, if I'm working, these go on right away. And it's not even just on screens. If I'm going downstairs, all the LED lights in my house will just keep me up. So these are a must. These are blue light glasses. For those of you who don't know, they're red lens and they block out literally like 90% of blue light. So these are an absolute must. 1 hour before sleep. And that tells your brain to start producing more melatonin and fixes your circadian rhythm. Your circadian rhythm is your internal alarm clock, and the way that we are programmed, humans are programmed, is when the sun goes down, the sun creates more blue light. But so when the sun goes down, it's supposed to tell your body it's nighttime. You need to start producing more melatonin so you can go to sleep. But nowadays we have blue light all around us, and it basically mimics the sun, telling our brain it's always daytime. But with blue light glasses or just turning off all screens an hour before bed tells your body it is not daytime. So that's why those are an absolute must. And if there's one thing you're going to take away from the night routine, it is that. Number 2, I take magnesium to keep myself asleep or just to get my body into a more relaxed state. I'm not going to go too deep on magnesium, but it is a must. It keeps my body in a restful state, makes me sleepy, and it produces more melatonin. It encourages melatonin production. And then some other things I like to do is I like to sleep in a colder room and with an eye mask to block out all light, and also cold room just helps me sleep better, which for a lot of people it's supposed to as well. And then I wake up at 5:30. This is where we actually get into the morning routine. I wake up at 5:30 sharp. Well, the reason why I wake up so early is because I get 2 things done before I need to be at school. Number 1, I trade, and number 2, I go to the gym. So 5:30, I wake up, I get out of bed right away, and the first thing that I do is hop in the shower. Showering is an absolute must for me. You guys don't need to follow this. My body just loves to get oily as fuck when I sleep, and my hair is just exploded, so I need a shower every single morning. And in there, I do my thing. I also brush in the shower. Yeah. I get out the shower, and then I dry myself off, and usually around this time, it's about 5:50, kind of depending, whatever. If I'm being honest, I completely BS getting right out of bed at 5:30. It takes me a while to get my body moving, so I'll just lay there for like 5 or 10 minutes. So 5:40 I get out. 6 o'clock I'll be out of the shower usually. And then I have to be sitting down in my chair at 6:15, 6:20 sometimes. 6:15, I have 15 minutes. What do I do in those 15 minutes? I dry myself. Drying myself takes a while because I dry my hair entirely. So that takes me about 7 or 8 minutes. Once I'm finished drying myself off and I'm done taking a shower, I go downstairs and I do 2 things. Number 1, I drink a glass 200 milliliters of coconut water. I get coconut water can be expensive, so if you guys don't want to, if you guys want to substitute for coconut water, you can just drink for half a liter of just water. But I like coconut water because I don't know, I just feel better when I do it. It makes me feel awake and it hydrates my body more. And also, I use it to de-bloat as well. So if you guys are all about de-bloating and stuff, coconut water is the way. Then I also fill up my water bottle because I slam the 200 milliliters of coconut water. So I fill up my bottle and I go upstairs. I turn on my computer and my lights and stuff, and I sit down and this is where I start trading. So from 6:15 to 6:30, I do pre-market analysis. I look at what I have to do, or I look at the situation and I determine what am I going to do today? What is my bias and stuff? If you guys are curious on how I take trades, I'll leave a link in the description right here, or this corner up here. A link will pop up, and it basically explains my entire trading setup, what I look for, why I look for, and stuff like that. So yeah, from about 6:30 to very rare it'll to 7:30. 7:30 is an absolute stop when I stop trading. That helps my morning routine keep going, and also helps me keep my sanity, and it also helps me to just get off the charts. A huge thing as a day trader is that you don't always want to be on the charts. The point of a day trader is to trade whenever you trade, and that is it. You don't always want to be constantly be like, oh, like, oh, I want to see the situation of the market, like literally like at all times. So but usually it doesn't really go to 6 or to 7:30. Usually I'm done at like 7:10 max, sometimes even 7 o'clock. Recently it's been about 7 o'clock, but yeah, from let's say 6:30 to 7. Let's say we end at 7. Trade for about 30 minutes. We're done. Win or loss, day keeps going. So once I'm done trading, I go downstairs and I pop a coffee. What I drink usually is I just drink a double espresso. It keeps me going. And then we're getting ready for the gym. The first thing I do to get ready for the gym is shit. I'm not even joking. I have to take a shit before I go to the gym. I'm not going to go deep in deep than that. There's nothing much else to say. I just take a shit. We do that, pop a coffee, and then what do? I eat one banana. A lot of people like to fast and then go to the gym, but the thing is, I do not usually. Obviously I go to school. I won't eat my lunch until like 10:30. So a 4.5 hour fast, especially after a workout, for me, I don't really like doing that because my workout will be fine. But then what I've been doing recently is I've also been doing cardio after my workout. So that burns a lot more calories, and that makes me hungry as fuck. And I literally cannot think, I cannot move. Like my stomach will start hurting. If I was just doing weights, no problem. I could fast for like 5 hours. But I do incline treadmill for 30 minutes because I'm on a cut, so I'm trying to lose weight. Doing that and being fasted, no food, fucks me over. So I always pop one banana, and the coffee wakes me up, but it also keeps the hunger hormone away. And then usually what I'll do, number one, to debloat a little bit, or also just to get something in my stomach, nothing nutrients, just so I'm not hungry, not to perform or anything, just so I'm not hungry, as I'll just eat one baby cucumber, and then that's it. I pack my bags, I get my stuff ready, and I walk out the door, and I'm usually out the door by like 7:30. I get to the gym around 8 or around 7:50. Yeah, I go to a gym far away, and then I'm usually working out at about 8, sometimes 8:30. Depending on the day, depending on how trading works, how long I take to trade, what time I get to the gym always varies on how long I take to trade. So yeah, 8:30, let's just say we get to the gym around that time, and then we work out. My workout takes an hour, like for weights, or sometimes if I'm running late, if I was a bitch and I slept in and I didn't trade, or I traded for too long and it took me too long to get out the door, and I have to be at school at like 10:10. So if it is 9 o'clock, then guess what? I can't do treadmill because my whole workout with weights and the treadmill is an hour and 30. So sometimes my weights will take an hour, or if I'm late, I will shorten that to 30 minutes. I'll just do less sets of the same exercises and stuff. But yeah, usually I do have time. So my workout will be 1 hour. I'll do my weights. And then right after that, I do incline treadmill. If you guys want to hack to lose fat, stop doing high intensity exercises. that burns sugar. The way that you burn fat is low intensity exercise. So stuff like walking, especially on incline. So there's this thing, you put your treadmill on 12 incline, 3 speed for 30 minutes. It's called 12 330. And you do that, it burns 200 calories, but don't even worry about the calories. I don't know what magic is happening, but it melts the fat off. Do that every day, and I swear to God, you will lose fat like you never have before. But obviously, you need to be eating clean. Maybe I'll make a video on how to lose fat. But yeah, workout done after my 30 minutes of incline treadmill, and now we're heading to school. A lot of days, I will go to the store quickly and just grab a C4. I don't know, it's kind of a ritual for me. I probably shouldn't be doing that because there's a lot of caffeine and stuff. Just kidding. Who cares about the caffeine? But yeah, sometimes I'll grab an energy drink, sometimes I won't. And then we'll go to school. And yeah, then we go to school. And sometimes at school, I have 2 classes. I will usually work at school. And yeah, then lunch will happen. And then, yeah, the morning's done. So that is pretty much my entire morning routine. It's very simple, but it works. It gets the job done. And we have 2 major wins. We have trading and we have the gym. And for me, it works because then after school, the reason why I work out in the morning is so that after school, because I'm going to sleep so early, I can come home from school or hang out with my girlfriend and I have a bunch of time to work. I don't have to do anything. The gym gets in the way. The gym, going there, it's a slow process. Coming back, it takes like an hour in total. That wastes an hour. And then working out there takes like 2.5 or 1.5 hours. So I'm wasting a lot of time. So doing it in the morning is very convenient for me. This morning routine works for me. It might not work for you. You guys need to find out a morning routine that works for you, but maybe you can take some inspiration off of mine. Just find something that works for you. Don't always copy other people's, because whatever gets you results is obviously, the better option. Some people work better at night, and some people work better in the morning. So that I work better in the morning, so that's why I wake up early. Anyways, that is my entire morning routine. Slim down. Steal it, modify it, whatever. It's yours. Your day is completely based off of you. It's not complicated. It's literally the easiest morning routine ever. It's very simple. It sounds like a lot. It's very simple, but you get a lot done. If you guys want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe because for the next 60 days, I'm going to be uploading every single day, as I said at the beginning of this video. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for the next video. Peace.